I hope you're reading your Bible, and that's what's helping me the most right now. But in this season that we seem to be in of greater darkness and confusion, I hope you're trying to integrate what does biblical thinking and living look like in times like these. The Bible's most helpful, but there are some great men and women thinking and writing that you could learn from. So I want to highlight some of the books that I think are the top ones that have helped me. Right here, Jeffrey Bilbro, Reading the Times, A Literary Theology and Inquiring into the News. Don't stop listening to the news, but what should you do with it? How much news should you listen to? How should you respond to that? This is a great book to help you. We live in a world with news. We have so much access to news, but you better understand how to filter it and how to integrate it as a Christian if you want to stay hopeful. Here's a great one, A Gentle Answer by Scott Sauls. This is fantastic. Yes, there's a lot of bad stuff. There's a lot of change. We're facing hostility we haven't seen before. Should we just go right back at them in the same way? No. Bible says no, and Scott Sauls does a great job breaking it down for us. And it's not a hard read, but it will fire you up to live for Christ today without being angry. This one right here, I wish it had the word courage in it, because people keep grabbing me on Sunday saying, hey, what's a book about courage that I could read right now? This is my go-to, though it doesn't have the word courage in its title. Evangelism as Exiles. Life on mission as strangers in our own land. Don't you feel like a stranger sometimes? Like, people are saying, this is not my country. This is not what I knew. I know, but God's with us. This is fantastic. This is the guy that served for decades in Muslim countries as a missionary, and he's come home now in retirement, and honestly, he says he is shocked by the way some Christians are acting and living right now. And he's saying what he learned in Muslim countries, the way Christians there have been living for decades, if not longer, is how we as Americans need to adjust and begin to live for the glory of God as a remnant. We'll be a remnant. We're not the majority, but we can have hope, we can have joy, and we can make a difference. This is Elliot Clark, Evangelism as Exiles. And then, here's one I just finished a few weeks ago, Being the Bad Guy. How to live for Jesus in a world that says you shouldn't. I'm sure you've sensed the shift. It used to be in our world, people respect Christians and look to them to lead the way. That's so over. Then it was like, well, we don't mind, you just stay over there in your corner and do your Christian thing, and we're not going to do it. And it has shifted. No, we don't want you to stay over there and do your thing. You are actually the enemy. You are the problem. You are a hater. If you continue to hold to these values and biblical truths, we've got to come after you. That's what this book is about. This guy is an Australian author. So Australia's been the wild, wild west far longer than America. And once again, he has great hope. And he's saying, whoa. Don't start living like there's no hope. We can make a difference, but we must be loving and gentle and sacrificial. He's going to use us. If you feel like you're the bad guy now, even when you bring up Christianity, here's a great book. So, keep reading your Bible, keep praying, stay plugged into our church family. We can do this together for the glory of God.